Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a spirit reading for the sign of Virgo. So if you are a Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, I almost said Venus, which is not necessarily appropriate for this type of reading, and I wouldn't normally say that, but for this specific reading, maybe your Venus too. If you have Virgo Venus, there may be something specific here for you. This is a general reading, however, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything will resonate with everyone. And this is timeless as well, so you're here at the right place at the right time. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Virgo collective regarding their soul's path at this time? Okay. Page of Wands. That's too many. Let's not start with that. If I need something out of that, give it back. Thank you. We got the Sun, King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Death, Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands. Can we get one more, please, for Virgo? Okay, we'll take those two. We don't need all this mess that just happened. Okay. All right, so we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands coming out as well. And at the bottom, we've got Four of Swords, Eight of Wands. All right. Okay, Virgo. You are on a new adventure. You are desiring to create something new for yourself, maybe several things for yourself. Primarily happiness, though. Focusing on being present mentally and doing the things that bring you joy, things that spark passion and inspiration, and in particular, doing things that you will see tangible results for. And there's this energy of an additional opportunity available to you. You know, this top row feels very like career, livelihood, like hobby sort of like oriented. And there's this message that while you're focused on those things, that Spirit is trying to offer you something else as well. You're focused on these cups and not necessarily, I don't know if I want to say noticing, like feeling in the same light. Like there's this other opportunity and you're feeling like it's not available when it actually is. Okay? There's a transformation happening. I'm hearing that it's behind the scenes. Maybe that's why you don't necessarily see what spirit has been up to for you on your behalf to sort of help everything come together. It's like a missing piece of your happiness. It's like there's these parts up here, like the tangible, the more physical, the more personal, more career focused, more like your individual aspirations. You feel very clear and focused on those. But there is this opportunity for love that is brewing, that is attached to those. And for some reason, you're feeling a sense of lack, a sense of like insecurity, like worry that this isn't coming along too with everything else. And there's this strong energy of you needing to have confidence that everything is going to coalesce, everything is going to come together, including this Two of Cups. For some of you, this could be a fire sign person with all of this energy here, specifically like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a significant placement. I guess, that could be a placement of yours as well, depending on your situation. But there's a lot of passion behind this connection. Like you're over here doing things individually that inspires your passion. And I'm hearing that this relationship sort of being tacked on and like coming up behind the scenes and everything else that you're doing is going to like be fuel on the fire of your passion somehow in some way. That like interacting with this person like ignites the spark within you that amplifies the other endeavors that you're up to, whatever they may be for you specifically. So there's this energy underlying of you resting in stillness, of you trusting in this energy coming together without having to force it. You don't have to like put all this focus on it. You just have to acknowledge it's there, acknowledge its presence, accept it into your reality. And I'm here, like everything else with that will work itself out. Like if you try to put too much focus on it, that's going to detract from what the rest of your purpose is here. And it's going to actually get in the way of this change taking place, of things moving naturally. So there's this important element of surrendering, letting this happen for you. Because when you surrender and just trust in this process and keep your focus where it's at, then everything will start to move. Like everything will come together with this person alongside. And I'm just like seeing, there's this like swirling, like this vortex that these things are like floating into. Like they feed one another. I'm hearing like water in the ocean feeding a hurricane or something. I don't know. I don't know why we're doing that, but yeah. So let's see what's in the oracle. Okay. We got cat, domestic. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. So yeah, that's really speaking to me about that energy of like not directing or like moving your focus specifically onto the relationship, because that's going to be a distraction. That's going to be an energy sink where your energy is better spent elsewhere, and the relationship comes into support and it's like on its own focus, like naturally. When you're letting go of depending on the relationship itself, like acting as if you don't need this relationship. You do, but not coming at it with that energy of like some sort of desperation or anything like that. And that's what amplifies your personal trajectory, and this relationship just like becomes part of it pretty much. Okay. Zebra, let go of your fear and know that you're safe and protected at all times. So yeah, I feel like there's in that same vein, there's this sort of fear associated that like if you acknowledge this relationship aspect of everything you've got going on here, that it's like you have this knowing that you're going to put too much focus on it. So that's kind of like why there's this energy of like not noticing it over there. But there's also this need to not be like an energy of ignoring, but like of noticing and acceptance, but just like not being afraid of not paying attention to it, like not feeling like you're going to lose it, like you're going to lose the opportunity for this relationship if you're not like grasping for it and like doing actions to like move it along, and like putting the focus there, like letting you know that like this is part of the package, like this is protected, this is the trajectory for whoever this is resonating with. And letting go and not desperately trying to cling to it is the thing that's going to pull you closer to it. Focus on yourself and everything else comes into place. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Yeah, that's really the energy I'm getting from like this like personal project, your personal goals. What you're doing outside of a relationship that makes you feel, inspired, like energized within yourself, like that you're creating something physical. It can literally be like visual art for some of you if that feels relevant, but it can be any number of things. Like when we use our creative power to do anything, that in itself is basically magic and a form of creating art. We are all artists, whether you are currently identifying with that reality or not. Okay. Let's see. What does Virgo need to surrender? I mean, besides that fear. Oh my God. Oh my God. You cannot make this shit up. This is insane. Okay, I was just talking about the fear over here. Like, it literally, the first one that like popped out on top was surrender fear. So yeah, for sure. We've already been through that. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Be present. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Yeah, I mean, you got 2 pages here. You are taking baby steps with wherever you're at on this journey. And it is important to stay focused on solutions relating to your own personal goals and everything, and let go of any stories that are playing in your mind about how you can't pursue these goals and have this relationship, this counterpart that you dream of, because that's not true. It will only make itself true if you manifest that for yourself by staying in that constant energy of fear of not having it. But if you let that go, it will appear with everything else as you do the work. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Yeah, that's really speaking about, first of all, like allowing your mind to be calm, meditative, like not buying into the fear, but also like connecting with that really strong creative frequency within nature that's just like of living life completely uninhibited, like without this duality of feeling. It's like a reflection of the joy that you can feel inside. The beauty and the ecstasy out in the natural world is a reflection of the beauty and ecstasy that you can create within yourself. Okay. And at the bottom, we have surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Yeah, so there is this big message of not thinking negatively about relationship scenarios, prospects, opportunities, whatever stage you're in with that, to not be entertaining those negative thoughts about it, but focus where things are positive, which is your own personal goals outside of partnership. And it's through letting go of that negative thinking that you're going to be attracting positive aspects of like all areas of your life, not just the ones that you're like intently focused on creating positivity, but like that sort of like the like positivity elsewhere like gathers around that, basically. Okay, let's see what final messages we've got here. Okay, we have potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. Forgiveness. A crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. Let me get one more. Oh. That's 4 more. Okay, let's try that again. Let's just do one, please. Okay. That was the one that came out face up. 2 others came out face down. We'll see what those are just in a moment. Potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. An opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. Like, this is giving that energy of needing to let go, focus on yourself and your personal priorities. And through that simple act, something bigger and more powerful is coming up behind it, even. With this relationship. I'm hearing that the relationship side of things is a heavier door for you to truly open than whatever it is that you're working on your own. And when you let go of thinking about it a certain way or worrying about it, fearing that it's not going to happen, it's just going to show up when you tend to yourself. And there may need to be this element of like forgiveness to like give yourself permission not to focus on the relationship for once, because I'm really getting this energy of that being a sort of habit for you, Virgo, that there's this energy of, you know, when a relationship prospect comes into your life, that sort of like everything else sort of like falls off the face of the earth and that becomes your primary focus. And what Spirit is telling you is that like you can forgive yourself for having moved that way in the past, but that this time it's time to do something different. You're at a point in your life where you have this understanding and this capability to do things differently. And rather than have this door slam in your face, you have the key to open it as long as you use it. And the other 2 cards that fell out with that last one are Relaxed Delight and Powdered Gold Sunshine. Delight and Powdered Gold Sunshine. That's a really interesting vibe. I'm not even sure how to explain like what I'm feeling from reading that. I don't know. It's like giving this like festival like body paint gold dust vibe. I don't know. Anyway, But relax. There's this other element of that already here with the Four of Swords and connecting with nature. Wildflower, live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. That's what's going on here. And you surrendering this negative thinking about partnership in your life. You're tapping into your like free flowing feminine nature. Like coming into like a personal harmony with your ability to flow and take action. And the amount of growth that that's going to provide is as limitless as you are. That this feeling of lack around relationship is what has been keeping you bound. And once you release that, as suggested here, and don't let that be a controlling factor in your life and in your actions, that everything will grow right into the shape you intended. And you will feel that sense of freedom, limitlessness of your divine nature. That's so interesting. The first time when like 4 or 5 cards came out and I said that was too many, grow was one of them. It was the one on top. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Grow. All flowers must grow through dirt. Yeah, I think that's too where the forgiveness comes in. A crushed flower gives off a sweet scent that, you know, you've had to have this experience in the past of putting too much focus on relationships to really learn and know and be able to make this decision to have the courage to step into this new reality for yourself, to consciously place your focus elsewhere and let that energy come to you instead. That's beautiful. All right, Virgo. If this resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And I will see you next week. Bye.